Week 2 of the PLL season rolls through Charlotte, North Carolina. The best lacrosse players in the world will put their talents on showcase tonight and all weekend long at American Legion Memorial Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Archers and Chaos coming up next. We've already had Chrome improve to 2-0 on the season with another impressive win this week over the Redwoods just moments ago, and the Redwoods hurting 0-2. They have been cut down to size. 15-goal differential so far. Already a big mistake. Archers looking to move quickly. And they do. Shot and score!
Mistake in the substitution game immediately leads to a transition opportunity for the Archers. You can see Connor's pushing in transition, hits the point man, Marcus Holman. He doesn't think twice about it, just lets it fly. And after that slow start by the Archers last week that you mentioned,
oh yeah,
kind of a picture-perfect reversal for them tonight.
Over here to Ambler. He'll try to attack goal line extended, back up field, get a little bit of a better angle, got his left hand free and scores!
This Archers offense just feels like they got more juice, Cotter.
They do this week, you're right. Good start.
You see Ambler kind of a hesitation underneath, and then he's able to get topside leverage on Resch. You can see right there, Resch had it on a hold. Little cross check, Ambler's able to get off of that stick, off of that hold, and get his hands free.
Try to feed it inside of DeSimone. Pass goes wanting though. Now here comes Chaos.
Let it fly.
Will just too high. Whoa, what a goal! Unbelievable. CJ Costabile. They use yellow balls to make them more visible. I didn't even see that shot.
You could see this coming.
That thing was a laser.
You could see, maybe not the shot coming, but you could see the attempt coming from about a mile away. Moore jams at the crease, Reardon too crafty for that. And when you give Blaze an opportunity to pick the ball up cleanly, it equals transition for Chaos. And Costabile from distance. We got a tie ball game.
Up top to Holman. Holman looks to cut. Doesn't get it back. Schreiber inside. Tried to get it to DeSimone. Couldn't. And the Archers end up scoring on the rebound.
What a beautifully designed 6-on-6 set. And I'm going to give him a little credit. I think this was an intentional pass. I mean, he went way up to get that. And so I think this was an intentional kind of deflection over to Holman.
Like he knew he had all kinds of time because the defender was sliding to him. So if I just get it over the defender's cross, it's going to end up in his stick.
Exactly. I'm going to try to get it the next pass on the rotation.
Manning. Looking to dodge, got his right hand free and scored. Tough angle, but he was able to beat Reardon. Let's go under the helmet, powered by Sun Chlorella.
Hey, Will, just seems like you guys have a totally different energy. I'm going to interrupt your conversation with Matt Palin there. Seems like you guys have a totally different energy in this first quarter as compared to last week.
Yeah, we were just a little upset with ourselves and our spacing. Our energy's always there, but a little bit more energy comes out when the ball's hot, find the right matchups, and we execute. So it's all good.
Thank you, Will. Sun Chlorella powering the athletes under the helmet.
3M.
I know, I had the whole thing worked out all year long with the Archers. Going to be the 3M line. Like, you know, the famous lines in hockey always have a nickname. DeSimone's his great start. And Manny puts it in the back of the net.
When you double pull at the faceoff, you have to pick your poison in terms of who you're going to put the short stick on. And in this first quarter, they've put the short stick on Manny, basically daring him to dodge. And on 2 straight possessions, he has made them pay. And in both occasions, he did so with his right hand. The first one, low angle. This time, little hesitation there, little hezzy. Puts on the afterburners, is able to gain leverage, gain a step, and go to that sidearm release.
Keefe out of the far side. O'Keefe shot. Gittleman is there. On the rebound, score! Kyle Jackson, right place, right time. And the power play goal. You think that was Stotts?
I think we got an own. No, I think it's an own goal.
Oh, really?
It's an own goal.
And you see Dominique Alexander, maybe wrong place, wrong time for Dominique Alexander.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took a swipe at it. And he knows it. Man, that is a sick feeling. Just trying to clear it out of danger. It ends up in the back of his own net.
He's just trying to get it out of there. The O'Keefe attempt, it's so much velocity on.
Now Archers have gone 7 minutes in between goals. More can he end that drought? He does! And he scores his first goal as a professional.
He looks totally different this week. And I don't know if it was training camp, kind of wearing him down, or coming out of the box, but full head of steam, quick change of direction, plant and fire. That's what we became accustomed to seeing him over his career at the University of Virginia. And this is really the first flash of that player that was so highly regarded coming out of college.
So run him out of the box when you have DeSimone down low.
I mean, I think there's some flexibility between those two, but doesn't Moore just seem like he's got more juice tonight? Again, I don't know if it was training camp or just...
I mean, seeing that a little bit with some of these players that have had a long college season. So here's Matt Moore. Beautiful move to get his right hands free, and he scores! Gorgeous move and a low worm burner to beat Reardon.
Gorgeous move, and how he found daylight here is beyond me. Cotter, I think he beat him near pipe. He's going to go underneath and open up his hips. Unbelievable speed, quickness, and accuracy on the part of Moore. This camera angle will be the perfect view. Oh,
wow.
Just a sliver. And the Archers.
Jackson. O'Keefe will fire and score. He didn't have much real estate to work with either, but he found just enough to beat Gittleman, and they take advantage of the power play.
And I go back to the penalty by Trainer. That is really one of a very few pathways for the Chaos to score. And it's already their third penalty of this first half. It's their first goal in over 10 minutes. So you're fine defensively, just stay out of the penalty box. Meanwhile, Chaos, O'Keefe, to your point, what a gorgeously placed shot to find any sort of daylight on that near pipe. Just demonstrates his accuracy.
Right, with Costabile trying to use a pick from Leclerc. Instead he rolls off it, shoots and scores! 2-point goal for Schreiber. That's a big one in the final 125 of this first half.
Schreiber coming off this pick up top. You see Glacini just kind of sitting back, waiting for him. And Schreiber willingly steps in, lets it fly. You see the beautiful low to high, changing planes. The accuracy, that offside high placement on Reardon. He's been way more active in this first half than he was last week. What a closeout by Robbins, number 41, on that last defensive stop.
Moore makes the extra pass. Wide open shot and a goal by Archers. That's a big moment right there. You stop Chaos on one end, you bring it down, and you score on the other end. And Will Manny is the recipient and finds the back of the net.
A 2-goal swing here. And really just a breakdown for Chaos defensively. You can see the ball get swung. The rotation steps upfield. Good job here by Moore finding Manny for the one more. And just no one's there next to the defensive rotation. And Manny right now shooting the lights out.
Largest lead of the evening for Archers. Manny, to your point, 3 goals on 4 shots.
Guys, maybe not so much.
Right.
When the cavalry comes back.
They're just placeholders right here. Leclerc, he'll shoot, score.
Nifty little move by Leclerc here. Known more for his outside shot. Taking on Camizio one-on-one, gets underneath. And he goes high with that stick right above his head. Is able to kind of snap down. And in doing so, you just kind of paint that pipe. So he finds that near pipe, goes straight overhand. That way, if he makes a mistake, it's still kind of lined up with that verticality.
Right, like Danielson. Man down for a minute. Cook, he's got a hammer. Opts instead to pass it off, and Ryan Smith buries it. 3 power play goals already on the night.
Yeah, the self-inflicted wounds continue. Chaos hanging around, and it's really been a matter of their execution on the power play. They're going to spin the ball around, and just their passing is able to beat the defensive rotation by Chaos. You've got to be mindful, obviously, of O'Keefe from distance. He draws the defense and then bang it 2 times, and Smith steps into one.
Costabile picks it up. They'll look to go quickly. Maybe a chance here. Costabile might let it rip. He does, and scores! 2-point goal for Chaos. Climbing their way back into this thing.
The power of the 2-point, and this is Costabile's second of the day. Good find by O'Keefe. And Costabile, with time and room, opportunity to step into it. And I think he uses McMahon as a bit of a screen. You've got Berg in there and Hasek. So a lot of traffic for Gittleman to have to navigate. But the Chaos have got a lot of 2-point threats. Newman was out there as well earlier in that possession. He was drawing the attention of the defense, so O'Keefe quickly identifies, hey, I got Costabile on the other side. He's already got one.
They're trying to make that communication and stay all on the same page with all their teammates.
It's remarkable. Newman didn't start playing lacrosse until his senior year of high school.
Costabile, another one. Yes! Costabile's like, who cares about Jared Newman? I got 3 goals on the day.
He's got 5 points.
Amazing.
What were the odds on CJ Costabile? 5 points.
Being the leading scorer for Chaos tonight?
Leading scorer right off the face-off. Reminiscent of the national championship that he won at Duke, in which case he actually won that face-off, but goes right to the rack, and nobody stops ball. He's already scored twice from 2-point range. You've got to put a body, a stick, something, anything on Costabile. He's got 5 of Chaos's 8 points.
And they're down by 3 points. Saying, look, I'll take the penalties if we're doing everything else right. But unfortunately right now, some of those penalties are coming back to bite him. But Moore, Matt Moore. We had Chrome in the opener, and Logan Wisnauskas broke out and had a huge game. Now we're seeing it from Matt Moore.
You knew it was only a matter of time before Matt Moore made his presence felt. He just handles contact so well, and in this case, he's using it against the defender. You're gonna see Resch. He's gonna lean in right here. Moore's gonna make contact, shrug him off a little bit, and in doing so, he gets his hands free and then shoots right over the top of Resch. We've seen him do that how many times at Virginia?
Been dynamic in this game. We just saw another from you. How'd you shake off a defender and find the net?
I think it's just his leadership on this team. We got a lot of veteran guys giving me confidence. Guys like Tom, Will, Marcus. They're just great human beings, great lacrosse players. And just let me play with confidence, kind of let me get in my groove, and they're really helped me kind of get going here.
Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Jetsel. Kyle Jackson finished this one off. Again, the speed, the extra pass, Jackson on the wing.
And on top of that, it's the gravity of Ray and O'Keefe from 2. So you can see the archers just fly upfield. Once they get up and down, they want to make it a little scrambly. Archers want to keep things structured, organized.
Stotts gets his big body out, and he scores. He's fired up to be back in the PLL fold.
And he's the one guy in the 6-on-6 set
Look at Towers going out there to meet him.
that you know can consistently win his matchup. And earlier we saw Gettleman come out to meet him. That drew a penalty, so you saw the hesitation, and Gettleman kind of gets caught in no man's land. Do I come out? He starts to come out and then retreats back. Stotts is coming with a full head of steam,
Yeah.
so if you want to get in front of that.
Connors could have even gotten called for a push in the back here.
Oh, for sure.
Gilman
He's going.
clears it himself. Look at Will Manny. Defender fell down. Nice catch. And a great save by Reardon.
Empty net.
Chaos going back the other way, looking to make him pay. And Gittleman goes down and makes the save.
We're going to get interference on Ratliff, so the ball's going to stay with Chaos. Got to love this end-to-end action. I thought they were going to shoot.
Break. Schreiber. Had a 2-point goal in that first half. Quickly with the left. Quick release on the far side. That's Will Manning.
Hey, Will, we're taking a look at the replay live here. You know, your ultra quick release. Like, how do you decide whether you're going to shoot that when the ball's in mid-flight?
If Tom throws it, I know I'm ready to shoot. And I had a shorty on me, so I got room to catch and get it out. So they put a shorty on me. I'm going at that all day, baby.
Do you even look at the cage there, or are you just catching, putting on net, and just trusting all the reps from practice?
No, that's 10 years of knowing where I am on my field and knowing my role.
Thank you, Will, under the helmet in this game. Cook. Found a cutter inside. Stotts can't get it to go. Stays with Chaos, and they score on the rebound. Ryan Smith.
Credit Smith for identifying the ball and getting it off quickly. Let's take a look at this first action. It's a beautiful skip pass to Stotts. Gittleman's up to the task, but then identifying the ball, shooter, and shot in a split second, so difficult. You can see Ratliff go up the ball. Gittleman's down there, but Smith's able to put enough behind it.
Camizio will, though, and he scores!
Chaos continue to use the transition game. All game long, it's been transition and power play. Here's Camizio, the trailer. No one picks him up. Good job by Glacini, sealing inside. Great possession there by Gittleman. Second time this half.
Good look by Harris. This could be a pole goal. No, instead it's the extra pass and a goal. What great ball movement.
I was going to say the second time Chaos have gained an advantage at the substitution box, and meanwhile, the Archers, they're ready to run. So they seize the opportunity in transition. They get up and out. And again, it's DeSimone with the extra pass. Earlier, he went cross crease to Holman. This time, he draws the attention of Reardon, floats it across to Manny, who buries it before Reardon can recover.
Now we'll get an open net.
You want to take this.
Ambler's going to take a shot and scores because it makes it a two-possession game.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised, actually, that they went empty net. Given the fact that it was still a one-possession game, if you get a stop there, you still have ample time to get up, maybe
Right.
a two-point attempt or a one and go back to the face-off stripe. So I don't love this from a strategic standpoint.
Yeah, at that point right there, Reardon was in trouble.
Just bear down, and because I don't think the Archers were really going to the net there before they kind of came out in pressure, right?
Yep. Now Archer's calling a timeout. 51.6 left to go. Connors gets rid of it. Open net. Ball game. I don't know what words are being exchanged, but trainer doing his job. Putting the ball in the back of the net, and with just 11.2. The final score of this game may not be representative of how close this game ended up being. 2-point goal that time for Trainer. That's going to add to the counting off the clock. Ambler will just let it run out. And the final horn sounds. Archers lost a close one last week. They bounced back this week, picking up their first win of the year. And the Chaos dropped to 0-2, having lost two very close games. And you got to tip your cap a little bit to them, given how undermanned they are.